Your modern workflow is tied to an invisible web of AI systems. If that internet connection drops, your tools go dark. Relying on Otter, ChatGPT, and Notebook LM costs $100 monthly. Stacked up, you're renting software for $1,000 a year. Worse, every time you use them, your sensitive PDFs flow straight up to a third-party server. This creates what we call cloud dependency. Whether you step onto a plane, enter a secure facility, or lose your Wi-Fi, your tech becomes completely useless. The convenience of modern AI is undeniable, but it exacts a steep price on both your wallet and your data sovereignty. There is an alternative approach. NoteFlow is a Windows application designed specifically to replace that entire cloud stack by running all its AI features locally on your machine. While the cloud stack costs $1,000, NoteFlow draws a single flat line at $10 a year. By shifting the computational burden from expensive cloud servers directly to your PC's microchip, NoteFlow eliminates per-message infrastructure costs. Because the computing happens on your desk, every core feature works entirely offline. You can transcribe a highly confidential meeting from an air-gapped network or summarize a PDF while flying at 30,000 feet. But this raises an obvious question. Can a $10 offline application actually match the performance of a premium cloud stack? Or does cutting the cord cripple the AI? To find out, we need to objectively audit the real trade-offs you make when you swap cloud processing power for local data privacy. Let's start with meeting transcription. During a call, NoteFlow records both sides of the conversation directly from your Windows machine, capturing your microphone and the incoming system audio simultaneously. This flowchart maps your audio. Words appear live, processed on your hardware. Any path to the cloud is blocked entirely. Once the call ends, your local hardware routes the transcript through an on-device AI node, automatically formatting the raw text into structured summaries. The benefit here is absolute security. If you handle NDAs, medical records, or proprietary corporate strategy, you never have to worry about your client's data training an external model. The raw audio is deleted by default, and the notes stay locked in a local encrypted database. However, because your data is isolated on your machine, you lose instant collaboration. Unlike Otter, you cannot generate a live web link to share the transcript with a remote team in real time. NoteFlow's transcription forces you to manually export and share text files. You are prioritizing a locked vault over collaborative speed. NoteFlow's offline notebooks let you take meeting transcripts, PDFs, web pages, and audio files and mix them together into one isolated knowledge base. Once your files are imported, you can chat with your documents. The AI reads your specific files to answer questions, providing exact source citations so you know precisely which document the response came from. Because this ingestion process happens completely offline, you can analyze your most sensitive financial records or internal company memos without any fear of data leakage. This comparison illustrates local AI. On the left, your single desktop CPU. On the right, an expansive server farm. Your local hardware operates at a visibly slower pace, struggling to match the speed and depth of enterprise cloud AI. You are explicitly trading massive reasoning power for the absolute assurance that your documents are never read by third-party APIs. The most unique feature is the WhatsApp AI assistant. You set it up in seconds by scanning a QR code in the desktop app, which links your mobile WhatsApp number to the NoteFlow software. This flowchart maps the security whitelist. Green approved contacts pass to the AI, while red unapproved numbers are silently diverted to the trash. Because the AI runs locally, you can message the bot endlessly, and the toll stays firmly at 0. Away from your desk, you can draft emails directly in WhatsApp. But there is a critical catch. Your host Windows PC must remain powered on and connected to the internet at all times. If it sleeps, the bot stops answering. This is the exact opposite of using the ChatGPT Mole app, which relies entirely on OpenAI keeping their servers running, regardless of what your home computer is doing. The WhatsApp integration allows you to build a private, self-hosted AI network in your pocket, provided you are willing to maintain your own hardware uptime. Moving to NoteFlow requires a deliberate choice. You are shifting away from cloud dependency and adopting a new philosophy regarding who controls your data. One path gives you the seamless, instant collaboration of the cloud. The other offers the uncompromising privacy of local processing, keeping your data entirely in your own hands. By taking on the responsibility of providing the processing hardware yourself, you are rewarded with massive financial savings. This matrix clarifies the decision. We plot your need for privacy against your need for cross-device syncing. NoteFlow operates exclusively down here in the bottom right quadrant, high privacy, low sync. NoteFlow serves as a structural barrier against corporate data harvesting. It moves the processing tasks from a public server directly to your private hardware. The ideal user for this software is the privacy-bound professional. If you are a lawyer, an HR representative, or a strategist handling highly confidential client files, NoteFlow protects your obligations securely. It also directly benefits the budget-conscious optimizer, tired of paying monthly subscriptions, and the air-gapped worker who regularly operates without reliable internet access. This checklist highlights the hard limitations. The left shows the approved use cases we just covered. On the right, the immediate deal breaker. NoteFlow is strictly for Windows 10 and 11. It is completely unusable for Mac loyalists. Furthermore, if you manage a highly collaborative remote team that must rely on immediate, multi-device cloud syncing, you should avoid this software. Finally, if you operate primarily from a tablet or phone in a mobile-only workflow, you will not benefit from a system tethered to a desktop computer. The final verdict comes down to your priorities. Choose NoteFlow only if protecting your proprietary data and stopping recurring subscription fees is vastly more important to you than the convenience of the cloud.